Hey, how you doing? This is Coach Rudy, and I wanted to talk to you about working with groups. Okay, I have joined the University of Phoenix, and it's an online course in business, and actually healthcare business, and they want you to work in groups, and it's either you work in groups online or you work in groups on campus. Now, on campus, they work in groups too. I found out that because a friend of mine goes to the one on campus. Okay, this is what it is. Some groups are good, some groups are not. Some groups, you have members in there that all work together to get a common goal together and get things done. And then you have the other groups where there's somebody in there that always wants to take control, and then they do, and they decide to make everything their own project, and that means they're the ones ended up doing everything. Then there's some groups that members don't show up and someone has to take up the slack for the others. You got it all. So I'm thinking that I've done 5 weeks with this last group I have right here, and today is the last day. I am so ready for it to be over. I am so happy that it's getting ready to be over because, oh my goodness, besides them complaining about the teachers or the teacher, the instructor, and how she wants her policies done, I'm like, hey, we do the best we can and just do what we have to do to get it done. And then, and we work on what we can the best way we can, and everybody just chip in. It doesn't always work out that way. Some people think their idea is better than the others, and there you go. And some people get into the fights and unnecessariness, and when their plagiarism stuff, their stuff that they did had plagiarism written all over it, and then they complain and all that. So it's always something. So it's hard sometimes collaborating with groups, but sometimes it's very beneficial because when you collaborate with a group, you can break down the project into pieces. Everybody have pieces, and this person works on this part, 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 and this person works on this part. So the experience I'm taking from that is that I know now, because we are not an island, one person is an island, but even on an island there are people that have to help keep the island going. So being that is the case, you have to delegate or make sure everyone gets their part done. And if the other ones slack off, the other ones pick up and deal with that other one that has slacked off to find out what's going on. Not all the time the work's going to be up to the par. Even like when you're washing dishes and stuff like that. Not everybody washes the dishes the same way. Not everybody cleans up the same way. When people make messes, a lot of people don't even pick it up. Some people leave the drain draining. Trash overflowing. The yard cluttered or whatever. You don't know. How a person's going to do something until you ask them to do it. But when you demand them to do it or something like that, or if you get really rude with them, they're not going to want to help. And not only that, they're not obligated to help at that point. They're like, you got rude with me. You know what I mean? And then if you apologize, the other person should be a bigger person and say, okay, well, we apologized and let's move on. It's all about let's move on. So let's get moving. And so that's all I have for today. I'm sorry it's been so long since I made a post. I've been so bogged down with this. But like I said, from the group thing, I'm learning that all 2 years is going to be with these group things. And I hope everything that I learned something from each group or each project or something. So I'm trying to take something from each experience away. Like the first group I had, the experience I took away was got to learn to, pull together basically. And I already knew that, but you have to always be reminded that. So I was like, okay. And the other groups, or you gotta learn that criticism will be in there, and people have to try to be tactful in accepting the criticism and move on. That's all we can do. As long as it doesn't come to blows or name calling and things like that, everything should be fine. Hey, I'm all about what we can do to keep the team together. That's how you're going to build a nation. That's how you're going to build a kingdom. That's how you're going to build a business and stay successful. We can work all together and see what we can get for the common goal of what's the common goal. Some people, the common goal will be the grade. Some people, the common goal will be the money. Whatever the common goal is, or getting the task done is a common goal. And that's the main thing, or the best grade or whatever. Whatever the common goal is, you find out what the common goal is, that's what you work on. All right, this is Coach Rudy. Have a great day. Thanks for listening. Bye.